Movie review number 1460 is All of You. All of You is a 2025 movie that is directed by William Bridges. So this movie has Apple Original Films and Media Rights Capital MLC. I saw this movie on September 28th, 2025 at Esquire Theatre in Clifton, Ohio. So this is a movie from Apple, and I believe this came out on Apple TV Plus the same day that it came out in limited theaters. So it should be on the Apple TV platform right now. So this movie details a test. There's this new test that's coming out that supposedly it matches soulmates together. So this new test, which has thousands and thousands and thousands of participants, this new test has successfully matched people together as soulmates. But when this new test comes between two best friends, they spend the next 12 years trying to resist the urge to disrupt the paths that their lives have taken, despite the undeniable feeling that they belong together. So these two best friends, one of them is about to take the test. The other one doesn't really want to take it. Right? He is skeptical of it, while the woman decides to take the test. And she does get paired with somebody who claims to be a soulmate. Well, over the next 12 years, these two friends will cross paths several times, and you get to see how their lives have been taken, or more like how their lives have been going ever since the woman decided to take the test and the man didn't. Now, the woman does have her soulmate that was chosen for her, and the man kind of had some dates, but none of them really worked out. Of course, these two best friends have an undeniable romantic feeling towards one another, and let's just say, as sometimes they can then avoid it, and sometimes the urge is just too much. And I'll let you guys see the movie for yourselves to figure out what I mean. But let's just say, uh, these two friends decide to do something um that could hurt other people. In other words, these two best friends decide to see each other more, even though the woman is with somebody. And it's interesting with this new test because this new test is basically pairing people together as soulmates, while the man basically loves his best friend just for who she is and all of who she is, not just because of some tests. So it's pretty interesting on how the movie kind of flow through from beginning to end, especially with the woman still having a soulmate, but still, yeah, she still has romantic feelings towards her best friend. So what will happen? I'll let you guys see the movie for yourselves, but I thought it was pretty good. So Brett Goldstein portrays Simon, Imogen Poots portrays Laura, Sorry Ashton portrays Andrea, Stephen Cree portrays Rufus, Jenna Coleman portrays Dee, and Ava Magyar portrays Jay Gorin. So, like I said, the movie starts when this test came out, and Laura, who is the main female character, decides to take the test, while her best friend Simon, who is the male female character, the male main character, he decides not to. Over the next 12 years, they cross paths through different events. And let's just say they both start to have feelings toward one another. Not just because of some tests, but because they're actually having romantic feelings towards one another. You're doing things the old fashioned way, and not because of a test. But the question is, will they get to level, and or will they be able to resist the urge of being to devil? Because War is with a soulmate, or is with somebody that claims to be her soulmate. And while Simon isn't really dating much, he still has feelings for War. And I really thought the movie is called All of You, because Simon loves War for all of who she is, and not just because of some tests. Like, he figured it out. He figured that he was in love with War because of who she was and because of the time that he spent with her. And Laura starts to have feelings towards Simon as well, but she isn't sure how to resolve this. But yeah, this is a pretty good movie. It's on Apple TV Plus, I believe, right now. So if you guys want to see this movie, you guys have a chance to see it. But yeah, it's pretty good. So that's my movie review of all of you. Please tune for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.